After that, Volvo. 3 hours of a Volvo documentary.
From the factory to the shop.
2 hours, we followed the Volvo, driving down the highways of London, intersecting, putting on its indicator, taking exits, driving around. 1999 Volvo, immediately after the documentary of Chris. Only on the BBC.
And then later on today's real story between Liam and Noel Gallagher.
Shit, I'd watch that.
I'll wait till you on.
Yeah.
Followed by a 1999 Volvo driving around the streets of London.
It's going now. We haven't covered up that.
We have what?
It's streaming live already, but there's a big Joe Pesci face in the middle of everything.
Oh, that sounds great. We'll get started.
Where's Joe Pesci's face? Bring it to me. I wish to behold its majesty.
Hey, how's that fun? Huh?
What? I don't know. I just want to see it.
Funny like a clown?
You talk like Joe Pesci's face would be in our
Joe
presence.
Pesci's face is there to fucking entertain you.
Where is it? I need to see it.
We'll return to our
It's
program
dark in here, you know.
after this commercial of American actor Joe Pesci eating a Three Musketeers in a fancy restaurant, staring at the camera for a product we know nothing about. Perhaps we'll find out at the end. Could possibly be for Volvo. After that, a soccer game.
No, they call it football.
Oh yeah. After that, we speak with a football player.
Then we get the football match, Liverpool versus Manchester City United. The rematch of the century, folks.
Rematch of the century. Yeah.
No! Cosmic Ballet.
Perhaps you can sit back and watch the football game and eat some scones. Eat a scone or two.
Listen, mate. We're here for chips and fish in fucking beer. Why the fuck are we even bothering with this bullshit?
Fuck off!
No, you
Fuck off, you wanker! Yeah, you fucking ass!
How about I go
You
cover
fucking
your fucking
wanker!
brother's chest again?
No, don't you go fucking don't you go choke on a goddamn biscuit?
Minus 12 points for having. Of course you would have a biscuit, you short stub motherfucker.
Eating them goddamn sausages. That's all you do. Come home from the factory and eat them goddamn sausages.
You know it's almost
Identify the
it's almost
brother.
nearly the English They say today it's going to be English these days, and I say bollocks to that.
This is all because of the Queen was here. You're eating them goddamn sausages all day. That's all you do. Hang around a little flat and eat sausages all day. Stare at the telly. They're just playing a documentary about Crisp, Volvos, Macho Man Randy Savage footage.
Whatever you're ready to go.
Whatever, ready to make tea.
Oh, god damn it. Hold on.
Make sure it's lit then, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, looks like a fucking...
Now, whenever you're ready to go. Did you remove the Joe Pesci?
Joe Pesci?
Joe Pesci?
Joe Pesci?
Bring me up as little Hollywood.
He's back there.
So,
Sorry.
What's the JBA?
She would never let me pet she was looking at the hill.
Giselle
Yes, I'll fuck it open.
Rubitsu?
It's good.
Albert, I'll
Let
open.
me pet she was
Okay.
Bring me up as Hollywood.
Pet she joke.
Okay.
It's fucking ass.
I'll do it.
If I kill you, would you be Hollywood undead?
No, it'd just be Hollywood dead.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah, what the fuck was it Hollywood Undead?
I don't
Fuck
know.
that, man.
I only know the name. I don't know what they sound like.
Now he's not gonna resurrect himself just because you
Hollywood
made him
Undead
feel
could kiss.
self-conscious.
Oh wait, do they sound like Japanese screamo?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, then I'm
White
thinking
guy
of the
rap
wrong.
scream.
You know Jamie Kennedy? Malibu Most
Oh
Wanted?
yeah.
Okay.
Malibu,
If he
yeah.
made an album, that's the music he would make.
But if he was like an emo kid before.
So riff raff?
Oh no, Riff Raff at least has some beats.
I don't think.
can make some beats, but he can't make some rhymes.
Traffic. Rolling.
It's like the Island Boys.
The Island Boys.
Podcast with Theo Vonman.
Which one?
The who what?
Shit was
Ah,
magic
just fuck
the first
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Instant classic. They're the same guy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Who the what now?
Oh, goddamn, this room's looking like a Cyber Hill country. Oh.
You have no idea, my boy.
I know, yeah.
Looks just like this, man. I've seen it. Like,
Trying to
I've seen
see
it.
it.
Cypress Hill's like
Cypress
real
Hill
touch
fucking
support
looks just
Belgium
like
too.
this.
Oh, so they want to fuck him too? Want to fuck him over like Marilyn Manson did?
Cypress Hill got me with that one
Right.
little.
That's what happened between
Isn't there a girl? There's a girl in there,
Marilyn
right?
Manson. They had like a little dispute, right?
It's Marilyn.
Is it a girl and a guy?
No, I need to fucking you're right.
There's a girl in there, right?
It's a hot dog stand.
Well, there's a girl in
The
there.
Cypress
Yeah,
Hill.
Marilyn Manson.
It's like three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it used to be.
There's no girl?
Never been a girl in Cypress Hill.
Man. I saw something on YouTube.
Nah, they're all
Yeah, a girl,
had to be
rapper.
the girl.
There's something Hill. Somebody here.
Lauren Hill? Fucking dude.
Who's Lauren Hill?
Rapper.
Lauren Hill. Where's that name sound?
Lord Michaels.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Because SNL got him.
Oh.
Yeah. Forgot for a second. Eating crisp.
Fucking hell, we're
So that was
Sausages all day. 4 hour documentary. About sausage.
Riveting stuff.
Different types of things. Sausages.
How do you like your sausage?
BBC.
Like in a hot dog?
I prefer them stuffed with cheese and jalapeno.
Yeah, I had some the other day. It was pretty
It's
good.
the best ones, dude. You
Yeah.
don't give a fuck what brand does it either.
He's eating with just mustard?
This is like not the question you ask in a room full of dudes.
Where
do you get your
funny,
sausage
right?
I eat it with passion.
I eat it long way.
Soft. And he describes every bite as a delicious meal.
Riveting.
As the grease and the fat burst in my mouth.
The sensation of my taste buds.
Inside a bad bitch.
I know, man. I want to learn how to do the Charlie Brown every time I hear the song.
Just so we can. That's good.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a
Want to do a sound check?
the Addams Family song. That
Okay.
Michael Jackson here. Freddie Jackson.
The bitch is really pushing it on the tube top back there.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go.
Hybrid now.
There's at least a dance I can keep up with.
That's somebody's grandma.
You're under super.
Yeah, you can record me. Actually,
Yeah, bend over.
the code is all the way down and all the way up.
What the fuck is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can record whenever. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna look big.
Everybody's gonna look fucking great, man.
You don't have another light bulb for that lamp in the corner of that?
That's perfect. What's up?
You ain't got a light bulb for
It
that?
can be a little fucking jump. No. Thanks for doing that. I'll come back and grab it. When I call it Richard, you can turn it off. Alright. Yeah, okay. Alright. Get out of the way, old Dean. Dog, man. What the?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Hi.
Hey.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Hey, hello. Hey.
Hello.
Feels good to be here. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight. House Party Live,
That's what I was trying to
Open Live Comedy. Yes, whatever. What?
We're not fucking.
We're doing what, Charles? We're not doing what? I haven't seen you since Vietnam. Here you come show up with a full-ass beard, and you look like, I don't know, I'm not even getting to that right now. But how's everybody doing? Fuck yeah.
Hell
We're doing good? Hell yeah. We got the Queen in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the fucking Queen of England. I don't know why. Yeah, long live the whatever. Coming up next, a 2-hour-long documentary about the making of Crisp on the BBC. That's next. After that, a documentary on Samuel L. Jackson driving a Volvo. And after that, we're going to watch a football match against two teams I don't give a shit about. And then after that, a commercial starring Joe Pesci eating a Milky Way bar inside of a fancy restaurant. Yeah, okay, cool. What's up? I'll get back into it. It was a Three Musketeers, whatever. I don't know. Let me just stop doing that shit. What's up, guys? All right, hell yeah. So before we get started, I'll do a little thing here. Everybody's got... we're going to do 5-minute sets tonight, and then when I tell you to get the fuck off, we're going to get the fuck off. It's very loose comedy tonight. So, oh yeah, I'll kind of start it off. My name's Albert. I'm a comic. Yeah, I'm not that great. I know if you're meeting me for the first time in person, I understand that I'm fatter than I am in my Facebook picture. That's cool. Also, if you meet me for the first time, I understand that I'm not if you see me for the first time on, fuck, dude. I'm already fucking ruining this shit. I'm gonna rewind that whole thing. If you know me from the dating apps and you're seeing me for the first time here, I understand that I'm not a 6-foot-tall black guy with a 12-inch dick. If you see me on Uber Eats and DoorDash, and you're seeing me here in person for the first time, yes, thank you. And I do understand that I'm not a cheeseburger. I knew that joke wasn't going to land, so I'll explain it to you. I pretend to be a cheeseburger online to pick up thick girls. And it works, ladies and gentlemen. All right, who's ready to go to Mars, man? You guys ready to go to fucking Mars and shit? They're working on that, Mars, and I don't know who the fuck else. These scientists are working to go on Mars. I'm like, dude, there's fucking nothing in Mars. Mars is the most boring fucking place on Earth. Why would you want to go to Mars? You know what I mean? The people they're going to send to Mars are going to be Gen Xers, the young kids that are, just coming up through high school and getting into college. Those are going to be the motherfuckers who are going to have to go to Mars and see that boring-ass place. Tell you what, they're going to go up there, they're going to realize it's not busted, they're going to want to come right back, They're going to, there's no Chipotle up here, like, what the fuck is this? There's no Starbucks up here, and there's nothing, it's just desert. Oh, we got to build this shit. You know who we should send to Mars, right? My fucking grandma. Let's send my grandma to Mars because she's the most boring bitch I've ever met in my entire life. Straight up, you send her to fucking Mars, it'll be like a fucking, what's it called? Statue of the Virgin Mary and a chili patine plant outside the colony in like 3 months. You know what I mean? As soon as she gets there, who needs a Mars rover when you got a 1999 Lincoln Town Car? Driving down the plains there, you know what I mean? I can't believe it. In fact, they just sent all Mexican old people over there to Mars. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, they would really enjoy it. They would cultivate the land, like they already know how to pick cotton and shit. If there was cotton stuff out there. But you can imagine, like, your grandma, like, landing that Mars rover down there, landing that spacecraft, like, Mrs. Sandra, this is Houston. We're gonna need you to, dispatch the landing gear right now. And she's like, I don't know which one it is. Which one? Go ahead and dispatch the landing gear, Mrs. Sandra, and you got about 5 minutes to landing on the planet there. Ay, Dios mío. I don't know which one it's supposed to be. And then you just hear your grandpa, like, yelling in the fucking background, all pissed off in the spaceship, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's that right there. Anyway, I'm just doing all new shit tonight anyway. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, okay. Check this shit out. I thought about this the other day. You think anybody ever gets addicted to Viagra? Like, actually addicted to Viagra? I know people are addicted to Viagra. I'm talking like crackhead addicted. You know what I mean? Like sucking boners for boners on the street, addicted to crack. You know what I mean? Like living on the street, addicted to Viagra, like it's fucking meth or something, or heroin. Like, there's like, imagine like a bunch of people like getting addicted to that shit and then like having to live under a bridge. Like literally, it would be a fucking tent city down there, underneath a bridge with a bunch of homeless boners. Yeah, I mean, did you hear about Greg? He's addicted to, boner pills. I don't know what's wrong with him. Goddamn, I hope nobody's fucking watching this right now. I'm fucking bombing so hard.
I'm laughing.
Oh, the camera's on. Life is hard for Greg on the streets. You know what I mean? Like, really, really fucking hard. Do we lose the live stream?
No, it's still live streaming the camera.
Oh, it's all good. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so having houseplants, I think, is stupid as fuck. Who has houseplants here? Nobody has. Okay, good, because it's fucking. I've got like 10 fucking houseplants. Some of them are my friend. Yeah, like why would you put a fucking plant inside your house? They're a fucking plant. They belong outside. Like you imagine like digging up a fern outside from its like free fucking life outside, putting it in a fucking pot and making it fucking put it in your fucking room and making it want you have fat sex with your wife for the rest of its fucking life. You might get watered, you might not get watered, but there's 100% chance of that fern watching some fat sex for the rest of its fucking life. If I was a plant, I would fucking hate people. You know what I mean? Like that's really bullshit, dude. Like
That's a lot of frapping.
that's bullshit, dude. Yeah, I mean, just like yeah, exactly. See, I'm so glad you fucking said that. By the way, I don't know who are some people. Yeah, who are some people in your life that really like on TV that really like left an indent on your like brain? You know what I mean? Like, I mean. The first person I really remember on TV that really like left a fucking memory in my brain was Kermit the Frog. You know what I mean? Like I was like, holy shit! Like there's this fucking frog on TV. You know, he's got a pot belly, 2 fucking lanky arms, walking around like a dumbass. I'm like, first person ever seen that really represents me as a person. You know what I mean? That and Macho Man Randy Savage. So we'll just leave it at that. I don't even want to get into that. I got some relationship advice, everybody, and before I'm out of here, I'm sweating like a fucking dog. Be careful when you're trying new stuff with your girlfriend. I know that's going to be a little hard to do, but things get a little, I guess basic. Whoever said that. Things get a little basic with your girlfriend. You've been dating for a while and you want to try some new stuff, but be careful when you do that shit. She came to me the other day and said, I think I want to try Roadhead. I don't know if you guys know what Roadhead is, right? You can imagine what Roadhead is, right? It's when, performing oral sex on somebody in a car while the car is, going. So I said, yeah, cool, that sounds hot, honey. Let's do some Roadhead. All right, let's do some fucking Roadhead here. And it actually turned out to be pretty fun until the time where she almost fucking crashed into the tree. You can't really perform Roadhead like you're driving. So that was kind of stupid. So I suggested that we switch. And so she's like, I think we're doing this wrong. I think we should switch. I'm like, okay, we should, probably switch. So we switched to do it correctly. And then I almost fucking crashed into a tree because I was trying to find her fucking cunt. Anyway, coming up next, you know him, you love him. You might, yeah, NASCAR. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Hollywood, Richard Rain, everybody.
Thank you, fucking cheap ass machete over here, bro. Love him. Love that guy. Love you, fucking Albert. So, Tina Turner died recently, and I think it was so selfish that she died of all days, the same day that we're doing the yearly memorial for the Uvalde children. She couldn't hold off for another fucking day. Jesus Christ. I hope that bitch is rolling down a fiery fucking river. Jesus Christ. So, I used to work at HEB as a cashier, and this lady, I got fired from that job because I had this lady ask me to check the balance on her EBT card, and all I did was push her over, and I was like, fuck that bitch. Before that, I was in the produce section, but they didn't like the fact that I threw away all the crooked ass bananas. Like, What the fuck, dude? They're supposed to be straight, ain't they? Fuck, man. So I recently found out my wife's a criminal. So, you know, I'm a very supportive husband. Me and her, you know, we've been together forever. But she asked me to pack her full of fucking cream pies. I stuff them deep. And then 9 months later, she has been smuggling around this fucking kid. I was like, Jesus Christ, lady, you're a human trafficker. Oh, man. But I had a beautiful daughter in my day. She was fucking great. Everything came out good, you know. I want to be a good dad, you know, I want to be a good parent like the queen over there. I mean, not too much like her, you know. I want to be a good enough parent where, you know, I got to tell her you can't turn a hoe into a fucking housewife. But not like what she was doing to Charles. It's like, look, you're supposed to fuck the slaves and leave them on the island, not bring them back home and marry them. You know? You know, Jesus Christ. You know? So, recently, I gave Alex Staunch here a fucking boat that I had laying in my mom's fucking garage forever. She's getting rid of shit. And I completely forgot I left that bitch in there. So the story behind this boat is I used to be a real petty motherfucker when it came to, like, some of the girls I used to bang in high school. Their parents didn't like me because I would wear, like, KC shirts and hoodies and shit. You know, I looked like a fucking skater, but I didn't skate. So everybody was, like, calling me a poser, but I kind of was. I kind of was. Let's put it like that. But, so one time, you know, me and this chick are just going at it in her bed, and her fucking dad walks in, and he just beats my ass with one of those fucking, like, aluminum brooms that's green, and he just beats my ass and breaks it over me, and I'm like, oh shit, you know, and I grab my clothes, and I jump out the window, and I forget my KCY fucking jacket, and then I go back to go get it, and this motherfucker, like, threw bleach all over my shirt. And I was like, you motherfucker, you know? And I was trying to talk to this chick, like, yo, that's not right what he did. But, so I was very petty about this shit. She was arguing with him in the other room, and he had this living room full of fucking, like, boat stuff. This dude couldn't fucking swim. He has boats. Didn't make sense. Didn't even own a boat. He just had jars of fucking boats, boat figurines, and boat little fucking racks. And of all things that he fucked up was my shirt. I said, fuck this shit. I'm going to take this fucking big-ass boat. But I should have got something fucking smaller because he had just the fucking boat in the jars, and I got the biggest fucking boat, big as this fucking table down here. And it was just sitting in my fucking garage for the longest fucking time, dude. That's how petty of a motherfucker I was. Like, you gonna ruin my shit, I'm gonna take your goddamn big-ass boat. And then my mom was asking me, where'd you get this boat from? I got it from a friend. And then when my wife asked me, she's like, where'd you get this boat from? Some bitch-ass dude that fucking hit me with a broom because I was fucking his daughter. Thank y'all, guys. I'm Richard. See y'all around.
Oh, you're gonna be on with the camera anyway. All right, give it up for Richard, everybody. Fuck yeah. Boats and hoes and sausages and fucking God knows what the fuck else he was talking about. I don't know. Hell yeah, that was amazing. That was everything I ever thought it would be. So how was your weekend, Richard? What's going on with you?
I had a baby.
Oh yeah, you had a baby. Yeah. And what about the other one about to come out there?
Hey, don't worry about it.
It looks like you have a triplets there. It's about to happen any minute now. Get this man to a hospital.
It's yours.
Oh yeah, it's mine. Well, let me tell you right now, it's retarded. Okay. Before we get into that shit going, it's retarded. Oh yeah, what about you? What's that?
Color or race?
I mean, it could be both, apparently. I don't know. Jeremy, what's going on with you, man? Petting the fucking cow and shit?
I gotta keep her calm or she'll kill us all.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. That's what I said to my ex-wife here. Keep her calm, or she will kill all of us. And she's probably outside right now.
I think that's a Drake song.
What? A Drake song? Oh, is it? I don't know. Anyway, give it up for your next comedian of the night. He's holding the camera, but fuck it, I'm gonna bring him up anyway. Do you want to go up, or you want to go somewhere else? Oh, we got the feast here. We got the. Jesus Christ. You can go next. Who wants to go next? Jingo?
I'll go next.
All right. You know him, you love him, you might find him in the parking lot, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Mr. Justin Chingon, everybody. Real loud. Bald head. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. What's up, y'all? What's going
I
on?
love you.
Thank you. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm not well with love. Oh God. Jesus Christ. I threw off my whole set. I feel like Lee Harvey Oswald and I look like JFK. Every time I look in the mirror, it's just pain. A lot of pain. Can you imagine being deaf and having anxiety? Just imagine everybody's talking about you all the time. You're just lost in the world. It must suck. What else probably sucks is being allergic to 999 of the 1,000 islands and 1,000 island dressing. You get like one drop of dressing in your salad. That's it. Sounds whack. Oh man, so I was driving by the animal shelter the other day. Saw these buzzards flying around. I thought to myself, it must be euthanasia day. Woo, that's a good one. I love that one. So dating is pretty hard when you have a face that looks like mine. Just like angry all the time. I also look like a bulldog. I just ate up all his food and he's looking at you asking for seconds. It's really just because I can't see. I'm blind as fuck. I also don't tell women I'm talking to, like, hey, I do comedy, blah, blah, because I feel like they might think that's like a cliche or something. But I'm already a bald Mexican fool in a Smith shirt. You know, you can't really get more cliche than that. I wrote that when I was wearing a Smith shirt, so it don't really make sense now, but whatever. Being Mexican and can't swim, that's pretty whack. Almost drowned in Nazi-ass Schlitterbahn. It's fucking terrible. That little wave pool, like, you know, takes the lazy river thing, takes you all around and shit. Guess where I fucked up at? Where? The beginning. All I did was stand down and just sweeping right off my feet. I was upside down, couldn't get through. Everybody was just passing me up. I had long hair at the time too, so I looked like a cat that was out of water. I was like high and fucked up off catnip trying to catch a rat. Insane. And the girl I was dating at the time just let me fucking go. She was like halfway around the park by the time I caught air. She was trying to kill me, I think. That was fun. So me and the vegan homegirl were cool again. There's no more beef between us. It used to be it's good timing, I guess. There's no more beef between us. There's no more beef between us. There used to be a lot of tofu tension. Yep. It's cool. We got to work through things organically, you know. Got our feelings out there. Free range. Nice to be vulnerable, you know. Cannot get that locally sourced here, I'll tell you that much. It's impossible. Like the Impossible Whopper. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I only got it once he explained it to me, but now every time I hear it, I giggle. Because I know what he means now.
Hell yeah. It's my favorite kind of jokes that hit later.
I'm honest, but yeah, I didn't get it the first time you told it, and then you were like, yeah, like impossible.
Damn, my set is ruined. God damn.
Dumbass, you didn't get it.
Wow. Ho, ho, ho. Still up here.
I love it. I'm sorry, I didn't
Eat
get
a
it.
pizza roll for a couple minutes. Chew on that for a couple minutes.
I will. I'll eat 2 more. Watch
Fucking
this.
hell. So I showed my grandpa Jocko Willink the other day, and he's all fired up for Vietnam again. It's pretty sick. Walk in there, he just dum boom ba dum boom boom da dum boom boom da dum boom boom da. I get a little scared when I hear "Run Through the Jungle" though, thinking he's hiding around the corner just waiting for me or something. So if you can't tell by now, I'm pretty fucking stupid. But I'm like, learn things the hard way, stupid. I'm not like, damn, that fool can't spell, stupid. I'm sort of like a himbo, I guess. I like to exercise, lift weights. I'll beat up your creepy ex and weird a fool at the bar or whatever. But I'll get confused about the difference between a porpoise and a dolphin. Does not make sense to me. Another animal too, platypus. Like, just a duck and a beaver that fucked once, and then you got a platypus. I guess it's weird. Oh man. So I grew up at the Boys and oh shit. All right, let me get this one, another one out. So I grew up at the Boys and Girls Club, early 2000s. If you can't tell by now, it's a pretty wild time. Bunch of kids playing dodgeball and shit with a bunch of grown-ass adults, lifting weights, terrible form, trying to start gangs, getting into fights and shit. All of that for fun, just to pass the time of the day. So Lord of the Flies, these fools don't got shit on us. A little fat kid with the glasses, I would have given him another pair just to break him. Fuck that fool. Little lame bastard. So I enjoy smoking weed. It's pretty tight. It keeps me docile. Makes me not want to fight the world every day when I wake up. But I 420% cannot fucking stand hippie-ass weed culture. God damn. Fucking peace, bro, peace. No, I want to punch you in the face while I'm smoking this joint. Like, I'll light it up and still be like, stoner bashing time. Hell yeah. Doing like the Big Lebowski or some shit, and I'll just immediately want to smash everything in sight. Just, getting fucking angry thinking about it. Oh, man. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Fuck. I said was sabotage a little. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. All right, everybody, give it up for the white Bill Cosby, everybody. Putting everybody to sleep. I'm sorry right now. Oh, no, but you guys hear about the return of Bill Cosby? Bill Cosby wants to come back on tour. He just got out of prison. You guys hear about this? I heard every show's going to be a sellout. I mean, blackout. Blackout, I mean sellout. That was the actual joke. Fuck. I heard he's going to build a roofie off the place. That's going to be fun, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be fun. He's still filming me, hell yeah. At least somebody's paying attention, fuck. No, but I don't have a problem with Bill Cosby coming back, man. That guy's like half fucking dead anyway, you know what I mean? What's he going to do, date rape his own fucking diaper? Like, over here, pizza roll here. Coming up next, yeah. They came out right when you were like talking, right? I was like, ooh, can't have them. They're all gone after I get off my set. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if Justin Chingon is the white or the Mexican Bill Cosby, then this guy is the Mexican Theo because he beats his ass. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm assuming that Bill Cosby beat Theo's ass behind, not on camera. And then he looked the way he like respected his dad, like, you know, the way he looked at him when he was in trouble and shit. So anyway, get up for Mr. Staunch over here. Woo! Don Gonzalez, everyone, really loud.
Hello. There's a lot of ladies here tonight.
Hell yeah.
A good turnout. So, we live in a small town, as if all y'all guys know, but if you're watching, we live in a small town, and we're starting to get homeless people here. It's pretty crazy. There's like crackheads. The other day, this guy jumped out of the dumpster when I was walking through town. He jumped out of the dumpster wearing a full brand new Nike tracksuit, and he asked me if I had Cash App. I don't know what was happening there. But homeless people, right? Like, you know, I know we're supposed to care. I don't. I try to give a shit about the homeless, but they're just annoying, you know? Like, what the fuck? How are you homeless? It's like, my mom's dog has a home, and his wiener's stuck to his stomach. He has it way harder than any homeless guy does. What the fuck? Yeah, so I have a whole black side of the family. My mom married a black guy that looked like Morgan Freeman when I was like 9 or 10. It was crazy. I'm talking dead on Morgan Freeman. And so I have this whole black side of the family. You know, it was kind of a weird transition. It wasn't necessarily a hard one because like you go from I went from like my drunk Theos drinking Miller Lite and ignoring me to my black uncles drinking Hennessy and just staring at me like I'm fucking staring. And you can tell that they hate me, you know, like every one of them. It's crazy, man. my aunts, my Mexican tias will like, you know, they'll like get drunk and slide me a couple bucks, tell me they love me. My black aunts, they'll get drunk, stare at me, and tell me, "What's wrong with you, boy? With your slow down ass." Happen all the time. None of it made sense. And it got me thinking, like, the whole black side of the family, you know, it went deep, it ran deep. And it got me thinking of all the old Mexican things that used to happen. Like, I don't know, you guys, there's a lot of Hispanics here, there's a lot of fucking Mexicans here. You guys remember, would y'all's grandma do the egg thing to y'all when y'all were sick?
Yeah.
Well, I don't forget what it's called, but it's like basically black magic.
For black.
Yeah, it's like when I would have a fever, my grandma would come in and she'd start praying over me with an egg, you know. But it took a lot to get there. Like, as I'd be feeling sick and I'd be all, you know, fucked up. It was like, you know, Young and the Restless playing in the background. And I go to walk into my grandma, "Grandma, I don't feel good." She gives me a Sprite, says, "It's okay, mijo. ¿Quieres menudo?" And that's her cure, you know, until it doesn't work. It didn't work, and you're fucked up, and you're sick, and she busts out the egg. He pulls out the big guns. Comes up to you, and the things get serious. She goes from being a nice old lady to a witch doctor. Just, "Evil spirits! Evil spirits, get out the fuck from here, evil spirits! Evil spirits, go sit outside!" The whole time rubbing the fucking egg. "Evil spirits! Sit the fuck from here, evil spirits!" And then, but she's still like my grandma, she's still nice. So she's like, "Evil spirits, ¿quieres menudo?" And it never worked, but like it's this weird thing. Like they're practicing black magic on kids whenever we're little. It doesn't make any damn sense. But you know, we all lived through it. We survived to grow older and be miserable in our 30s, so that's been a lot of fun. I recently got back with my girlfriend. Good thing too, man. 'Cause it's rough trying to find, you know, love in the 90s in your 30s. Shit gets hard, man. And yeah, it's stupid, man. It's like, you know, every girl is just like so ridiculous in this town. I'm so glad I found me a good one, because it was a nonstop just marathon of like, you meet a woman, you're like, "Oh hey, how are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm a Sagittarius." Or you meet a woman and it's just, "I'm a Capricorn." Right off the bat, like it means something. Like that's what encompasses them every time. And just once, I would like for them to just be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they're just like, "Oh, hey, I'm a dumb bitch. How are you?" But that's like not the worst thing about, you know, women around these days. I don't like tattoos. I'm not a tattoo guy. You know, women think tattoos are hot, but I don't know. I think it's fucked up, man. You know, sue me, whatever. I don't want to be with a woman that says Zayden above one eyebrow and Papi above the other. Like, what the fuck? It's like, "Ooh, did you see that crooked Dallas?" My bad. It's like, "Ooh, did you see that crooked Dallas Cowboy logo on that chick's cheek? That is hot. I'm gonna go apply at Church's Chicken just to get closer to her." Shit makes no damn sense. I have a little bit more. I'm forgetting it though, so I'm just gonna. So how are y'all guys doing? We got pizza rolls.
Fuck yeah.
We need more people to show up to these things. So if you're watching, what the fuck, and you live in town, what the goddamn?
Get the fuck from
Yeah, I'll
Fuck
be
over
back.
here. Yeah. So I've been trying to like go to bars and like meet people in town and whatnot and be cool and be more social. So I decided to go to the one place in our small town where you can be the coolest guy around, the Bell's parking lot. You hang out with all the, you know, street racers and shit. And like I was trying to, you know, become one of them, and I was watching and mimicking their behavior. Every time one of them would like drive the strip and rev their engine, one of them would be like, "Watch out, Vin Diesel." I said, "Okay." Someone else did it, and meet up Paul Walker. And so someone else, this other guy went. His name's Pilar. He's real buff. He has like, you know, basically like he has a new tribal tattoo for every, you know, tear that he's cried. So he's just covered in them. He's real buff, real badass, you know. And the guy you don't want to fuck with. So he went and he's choosing the strip. And I was like, "This is my shot to impress the guys." So here he comes. I was like, watch out, Michelle Rodriguez. And he got pissed. He somehow heard me, turned around, fucking pulled up in the Bell's parking lot. All his friends like, oh shit, dog, oh big dog, oh big dog. And then the guy gets out and Pilar walks up to me. I'm kind of scared. Then I realized that motherfucker was this tall. What the fuck, man? Oh, I got one more joke.
Yeah, bro.
That one made me laugh hard whenever. Okay, where are we at? I got one more here. Yeah, so yeah, I was trying to be cool, and I was hanging out with those guys. I thought the next step to be cool and hang out in town is to go to the hot spot, the VFW. You know, I feel like every bar in town that's not the VFW is like, fuck the VFW. What the fuck? But it's like, I like going to the VFW. It's a fun time. Not necessarily drinking there, though. I like showing up to the VFW and just sticking my head in, stolen valor! And then you look around because half the place is like, oh, shit. And one of them walk out of the bathroom and, oh. I can do that.
Ghost of Stolen Valley.
So I just ruined my stolen valor joke. But yeah, you get it. That half the place turns around and it's like suspect immediately. Blah blah blah. That's my set, guys. Have some pizza rolls.
Give some of that pizza roll.
Yeah. Pizza roll stole my shine.
Damn, I missed one joke too. I was gonna do a Robert Kennedy one.
Do it.
Oh, somebody get that fucking guy a helmet so he doesn't have that bad genetics with their head.
All right. Moving on. All right. I think who else is doing comedy tonight here? I don't know. Jeremy, you doing comedy tonight? Okay, well you can come do a bunch of one-liners in a minute. Let me. It ain't gonna be no 5 minutes. That's what she said to you. Apparently, it ain't gonna be no 5 minutes.
Sex time is 5 minutes.
Yeah. If it's sex time, is that what you said? How wholesome are you? Your hair's all flipped over, combed all nice. I think we should have some sex time tonight. I think it's time for me and my wife to have, who's been married to me since I was 7 years old, sex time.
No, sex time.
A sex time. You know?
It's 5 minutes of sex time.
Oh, yes, I agree. I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Sex Time himself. The man with the beard, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy.
Almost done. What's up, everybody? Okay. So if Billy Mays was British, he would be William Labyrinth. I bet when a meth head has an idea, a like broken light bulb starts spinning above their head. Like I'm afraid of change because I feel like everyone's judging me when I dump it out of my sock into the Coinstar. So one time, me and the band were doing a show, and there was a Megadeth cover band, right? And turned out later on that these guys were like 15. They sounded just like them. They were really good. But they came up to us in the back, and they offered us brownies. And it being a show, you know, I assumed that I was going to get pretty high off of these brownies, you know. But I didn't, you know. So I walked up to them later, and I was like, what was in those brownies? And they were like, sugar, cocoa powder, eggs, milk. And I'm like, but no, like, weed or anything? They're like, nah, dude, my mom made those. I'm like 15. And I felt like a monster. It was terrible, bro. You don't realize.
Shitty as childhood.
I used to smoke a lot more weed than I do now, you know. Me and my friends used to smoke like a shitload. And I remember this one time, But that's like it though. Like that's nothing else, bro. Like yeah, writing jokes is difficult. It's like harder than therapy if your parents loved you.
Jesus.
Being ginger in Texas is pretty difficult, but not as difficult as being black anywhere. Men are disappointing in bed because women are disappointing at everything else. I'm not all the way stupid, but I've been working on it my entire life. I call myself pre-tarded. I guess that's about it. That's all
All right. All right, bro. Right. Good shit.
That was really good, Jeremy, everybody. Hell yeah. Grab a pizza roll, man. Grab a sour cream and onion Lay's potato chip. They're good. Oh, I'm sorry, the queen is here. We must refer to them as potato crisp. Simple, rustic, elegant potato crisp. What?
So I'm gonna get those titties back.
Oh, there what? What's going on back there?
You paused it.
At it again, Johnny Richter. Right, Johnny Richter, the least successful member of the Cottonmouth Kings. Yeah, that guy. All right, the next guy, the last guy, is nowhere to be found. Probably out somewhere, putting cigarettes into a coffee can somewhere. I can stall as much as I want to. You know, there's a big difference between like, what? Oh, where did he go? Oh, he's not here. Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Charles Collins, everybody.
Hey, what's up? I'm here.
All right, there he is. One more time for Mr. Charles Collins, everybody. Woo. Oh, all right. All right. Well, cool. Whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be it right there. All right. Well, cool.
Damn, I hope I didn't hurt his feelings on him to eat a pizza roll.
There's pizza rolls in here, Charles. Is he taking a dump? Is that what's going on here? It's a giant Totino's pizza. All right, Staunch TV brought to you live, brought to you here by Totino's Pizza Rolls, by National Lampoon's Corey Feldman movie, by this Queen over here, Queen cardboard cutouts. There's a factory in England that sells these things to people for high dollar, so that way the Queen is always in your presence, sitting in the corner watching you have fat sex with your wife and judging you. Just like that Fern did earlier. All right. I'm stalling. All right, I can do my old set. Fuck it.
Go for it.
I can like a 20-minute set, and he pops in. I'll just... Unless somebody wants to do anything here. All right, it's me. I'm next. Hey, everybody. How's it going? All right. Hey, you know what? It's great to be here, man. I flew right in. Had a good old grand old time. Having the last pizza roll over here. I love it, man. There's one. Oh, yeah, there's one more and a chip. That's a whole meal right there in my house, dude. Growing up, a pizza roll and a potato chip. That's all you needed. Yeah, about that. Who knows? Charles doesn't get it. Charles Collins, everybody! Charles Collins, everyone. I have no idea. What? Blah, 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 blah. All right, everybody. Give it up for Charles Collins, everyone. Oh shit! He's not going to be able to perform tonight. That's cool. Charles is not going to be able to perform tonight. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm an evil motherfucker.
Tonight's sponsor is. Tonight's sponsor is Viagra.
Tonight's sponsor is Viagra. been addicted to Viagra before?
When
All
you
right.
can't perform, you take pop 2 of these.
Well, it's good to be here. I did this whole thing a few months ago. Went up to Seattle, Portland area. You don't have to record this. This is my old set anyway. You're good.
Awesome.
When I did some Pacific Northwest states out there, man, and the first thing I saw when I got out was yeah, he's still recording there. So I get into my hotel there, and I'm asking people, it's like, hey, what's there to do in Seattle besides nothing? And they're like, see the Space Needle? I'm like, holy shit, when I look down from my feet there, I see nothing but needles everywhere. This whole place is littered with needles. Why do I want to go see a big needle? It's going to hurt. So I asked her again, what else is there to do in Seattle besides yoga and meth? And she's like, well, do comedy. So I went and did some fucking comedy. It's a beautiful place up there. It's very beautiful. It's like a Bob Ross painting, And there's like mountains and shit like that. It's a Bob Ross painting. And then Bob Ross went back and added a bunch of crackheads to it,
Yeah.
There's a happy little crackhead here and a happy little crackhead there. And this man needs a friend, so he's peeing behind a dumpster. It's okay. But it was great. I didn't see any Mexicans up there at all. The only Mexican guy I saw was wearing a cactus suit with a sombrero. Really, really weirded me out. I was like, that's the most racist thing I've ever seen in my life. So for some reason, you look just like my dad? Because that's how Mexicans dress down here in South Texas, is what I told him. I made him believe me. And he did believe me. Because I'm a pathological liar. This is actually my first time doing stand-up comedy. I don't even know who you people are. This is my first time ever doing stand-up comedy. And again, I'm a pathological liar. After this, I'm going to have to go save a cat out of a tree because I told some people that I was a fireman. It just so happened to these people that I told I was a fireman, they happen to be firemen. And now I'm really fucked because they think I know how to use a ladder. And so now I have to pathologically lie my way out of this situation. So I'm just going to tell them, like, hey, I can't help you guys get this cat out of a tree because I have to go do brain surgery at the hospital immediately, in 15 minutes. And so this is how it's going to happen, right? I'm going to go out there. There's going to be a bunch of firemen out there because they're expecting me because they think that I'm a fireman. It's going to go out there and help them with a ladder to take a cat out of a fucking tree. Little do they know that I'm a pathological liar. Don't do any of that shit. I'm just a fucking stand-up comedian. So I'm going to go out there. I'm going to pretend that I'm a fireman walking up, but I'm also a brain surgeon. I don't have to be like, hey, after this, I can't, in 10 minutes, I have to be at the hospital to perform surgery. I can say heart surgery. That might be a better one. So we'll do the heart surgery one instead. Is that believable at least? The heart surgery, okay. So then I figured out, okay, well, if I'm there and it just so happens to be a crowd of people out there and this crowd of people actually happens to be like nurses and doctors, what would I do then? So I'd be like, oh, you guys are going to the hospital. If you're going to the hospital, I'll give you a ride over there. I'll be like, actually, no, I'm not going to this hospital. I'm going to the other hospital. I have to figure out a way to pathologically lie my ass out of this again, too. Instead of just telling people, I'm like, oh, I'm a stand-up comic. I have to go to this fucking crack house down the street to go perform for a group of guys, right? So, yes, that's my pathological lying story. Just don't pathologically lie, folks. You're going to just get yourself into trouble over and over again. That's a non-hashed out situation there. Anyway, going back to Seattle and how beautiful it was out there, let me tell you something. It was a fucking great time. That one guy I saw who was the Mexican guy looked just like my fucking dad. That's what I said there. I'm working a whole new bit here. Waiting for Charles to come on here. The only thing that would have been more racist is if that guy dressed up like a set of unserved child support papers. That would have been the ultimate Mexican Halloween there. All right, going for this. You guys have any suggestions? Give me a word. I'll riff on that. Rollerblading. Let me tell you something. Just when you thought that roller skates couldn't get any more gayer, in the 1980s, this dumbass decides to invent rollerblades. Instead of two, we are now going to have one row. We'll just cover it up. You know what I mean? It's for people with small feet. And all these dudes thought it was all badass in the 80s, right? Where are they now? Where are these goddamn rollerbladers now? Nowhere. They're not even in fucking jail. They're just like. What's that? Yeah, I saw that movie Grinding. What about it? Weren't you in that movie? Oh, the other Grinding. Oh, he's talking about that. Okay. Not Grinding. You're talking.
Hey, remember the next thing they made after rollerblades? The next gayest thing was rollerblades.
Yeah.
Willies.
Yeah. Willies?
Yeah, that's what they call them. Those fucking wheels on the shoes.
Heelys, dumbass.
Oh,
Heelys.
That's how gay it was. I don't remember.
Wheelies. That's what you were thinking. No, that's because your mom bought you the off-brand fucking version of that shit. Pero mijo. I couldn't get you the Heelys, but I got you the wheelies. Yeah, I had to skate down. You can only go downhill. Be careful. Downhill to the front.
It's like the wheels that go to the fucking
Yeah.
cabinets and shit.
Yeah, the cabinet wheels. Those little felt things they put on the bottom of like furniture. You're just like, these wheelies don't work, Mom. I don't know what's going on. I just slide across the linoleum floor. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, rollerblades are the fucking stupidest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Why the fuck? What kind of a grown man? How could a grown man act like that and get themselves a pair of rollerblades? I got a pair of rollerblades for Christmas one time. And no, I did. I really did. They lasted me about 2 days because I just kept literally busting my fucking ass with these roller. And so in the 90s, in the late 90s, the rollerblades were actually a lot cooler than roller skates. Now it's reversed again. All these hardcore chicks are like, hey, I like to roller skate. I like to do this. I like to tuck my wiener in and roller skate everywhere. Nothing against people who like to tuck their wiener in. Adam, I'm sorry.
The only time that roller skates are fucking awesome is roller derbies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roller derbies are badass. Anyway, so that's enough about roller skates. Then I get 2 minutes on roller skates. Somebody else give me something else too. I'm not going there. NASCAR. I like NASCAR racing. I like country girls. Yeah. I mean, did you just hear my wiener tuck joke a second ago? Of course I'm fucking... But I'm not doing anything about Wesley Snipes. Maybe Wesley Snipes in a fucking NASCAR, but no. NASCAR. I wear this shirt so people can call me out on it because... How about Woody Harrelson? No, I won't touch Woody. I won't touch him at all. Yeah, it's better than Woody Allen. NASCAR is a fun sport because it's like the sport of boomer white guys. That's the only people that watch that shit is boomer white men who like to sit on a recliner and drink fucking a cold PBR. Not even PBR, like Busch beer, and watch NASCAR. What the fuck is so interesting about NASCAR? It's like a what? They might die. That's about it. But nobody ever dies. I've seen more people die in professional wrestling than I've seen in NASCAR.
Where were you when Dale Earnhardt died?
Yeah, where were you when Dale Earnhardt fell 50 feet from the rafters of the fucking Thunderdome, buddy? That's what they need to do. They need to bring more. They need to bring more fucking theatrics into NASCAR. Then I'll start watching it. It's like Dale Earnhardt with a fucking microphone, driving. I want to kill you, you motherfucker! I'm at number 27. I'm gonna ram your face in this thing tonight, next Sunday at the fucking bowl, brother. I'll see you in Indianapolis, brother. My name's Dale Earnhardt. Woo, woo! The crowd's just going off, starts cheering. Yeah, do it for Dale. He's gonna fucking die in a fiery crash. How would you interfere? You know what I mean? You can attach a steel chair to a fucking 200-mile-per-hour car. That'd be badass. All I gotta do is just make it more interesting, and I'll fucking love. Yeah. You can put a flamethrower.
Make the actual death race fucking race, man.
I'm not down with that.
Why not?
No.
Fuck these goddamn.
You're talking about no. I'm not down with that because I know you're talking about the 2000-something remake of Death Race, and not the Sylvester Stallone, Roger Corman, David Carradine.
That one out, but okay.
The Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone Death Race. He's driving a giant penis or something.
But either way.
That was the wrong Sylvester Stallone movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was one.
Oh, I'm thinking fucking Mel
That was the one he did with Richard Gere, everybody. All right, we're wrapping this thing up. Does anybody want to do some more time before we call it up? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Reyna, everybody.
There's a couple of one-liners I fucking missed. So, I was seeing TV, and I saw Robert Kennedy running for president. I was like, dude, somebody got to get that dude a helmet, because you know that dude has bad genetics with the fucking head popping. You know? And now everybody is like making fun of fucking The Little Mermaid, because the new live-action one, she's black and with red hair. Like, everybody is obsessed with that just as much as fucking conservatives are obsessed with Michelle Obama's fucking penis. Like, Jesus, there are so many videos of people trying to point out that she has a penis. You see her shaking and shit. It's like, so what? There's dick there. Why are you trying to get on it? Because you want it in your mouth? Shut the fuck up. Ah. So, I used to be a bit of a horn dog. And there was this time that I used to date this chick. Well, I really wasn't dating. I would just be here to fuck boy. And, you know, she lived with her grandfather and her uncle. And her uncle was, like, fresh out of fucking prison. So this dude would leave, like, drugs everywhere in the house. So most of the time I was getting free cocaine and weed all the time, you know? I never had to pay for shit, because this dude would, like, do so much and fucking forget where you left it. So there'd be some on the china cabinet, there'd be some next to grandma's ashes and shit, you know? Sometimes we kind of end up smoking some of grandma's ashes, but hey, that was not my fault. So, this one time, you know, I've never really ever done acid before. But, you know, there was this time, me and her were about to go at it, and I had some stink-ass breath, bro. Like, I ate fucking a lot of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, that's the shit. No, actually, it was Vitamin King with cinnamon. Woo! Y'all remember that shit? The best. King Vitamin. Cinnamon. That was the shit. But I had that fucking bad breath on that shit. I was like, oh, shit, I gotta get something to wash my mouth at. So I look on the table, and there's, like, a pack of Listerine strips. Well, I didn't think nothing about it. I thought it was just plain fucking Listerine. It's like, yeah, let me get that minty breath. It tasted like fucking straight shit. I was like, what the fuck? I never even tried this before, but this is not tasting right. I take another hit, and I'm like, man, this shit's fucking sour. I was like, threw it back on the table. I was like, yo, girl, this fucking shit is no good, the Listerine. She looks at me, yo, that's not Listerine. That's like 2 hits of acid you just took, didn't you? I was like, fuck! And I've never taken fucking acid before. So I'm there like, well, I've never done this. Like, what do I do? I'm still fairly new at fucking taking most drugs, you know? I'm not fucking shooting up heroin and fucking shoving meth up my ass or coke like most guys I end up knowing. I was like, what the fuck? But she's like, yo, you gotta go. We ain't fucking today. You gotta go. Here's a bottle of water. Get the fuck out. I was like, you fucking bitch. All right, whatever. And I gotta walk home to my grandmother's. And this shit start kicking in, and I can see purple everywhere. I'm just like, burp, 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 burp. Like, I don't even know if that was in my head or somebody was playing the music loud enough where I could hear, like, some disco music. And I finally get towards my grandmother's house. My mom and my aunt are arguing. Apparently, my aunt stole my mother's fucking identity. So, she bought a fucking house, a fucking car, all of my mom's name, and fucking fell through all of that. So now my mom's credit's all fucked up. My mom fucking confronts her about it at my grandmother's. And my mom is a fucking midget. You know, my aunt's pretty tall. She's, you know, at that time, she was like way taller than my mom. My mom was like to my waist here. My aunt right up here. And my mom, you know, she just straight up said, fuck you, bitch, and jumped up and slapped this bitch so hard, it looked like somebody took like the erasers from the chalkboard and just boom, like it just powdered every fucking where. I'm like, holy fuck. And remember, I'm fucking high as fuck, so I see it all in slow motion. I was like, God damn, the graphics on this Matrix is awesome. You know? And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go inside and freak out a little bit, try to eat something. And my grandmother, you know, she's the same size as my mother, and she's like trying to pull off my mom and my aunt off each other, and she's like, Richard, help! I'm like, why? So I can get slapped like that? Fuck no. That ain't gonna happen to me. Go inside, grab a bagel. My grandfather's like, hey, just go somewhere else. Go to your friend's house. I was like, all right. I wasn't going to my friend's house anyway. I was going to go bang this other chick. So I'm there the whole time. I go see her. Her other friends are all drinking. And I'm like, I'm still feeling this shit. I'm like, fuck. And I'm doing a little bit of coke, a little bit of fucking smoke. And I'm just drinking away. You know, hurricanes, baby. Remember that shit? That was the shit back in the day. But man, then they start putting on fucking Euro Trip. Remember that fucking crappy ass movie? It was like good for like 10 minutes, and then I was like, man, I'm just gonna get head through the whole movie. So I finally asked her, hey, let's go to the other room. Let's go to the restroom and fuck, you know? She's like, hold on, my homegirl will let us borrow her room. So, you know, we're just going at it, you know? I'm just giving it to her like, you know, most fucking bitches that wear fucking pinky rings and have 5 tattoos. You know, you just slam it. And, you know, I'm not taking into consideration. I haven't fucking ate still. I've been drinking and smoking more. And I've never done acid. And the crash, right in the middle of this fucking smash session, I fucking fall asleep on this bitch, man. I was like, oh, fuck. She's like, hey, you fell asleep. I was like, oh, shit, let me roll off. So, watch how you do fucking drugs, kids. Oh, watch how you do drugs. It's good stuff. Damn. Let's see, I can think of another story. There's this one time, this chick that we went to school with, she was blind. And me and my friend, like, smacked her with the door. She really didn't see it coming. You know? And at first, we didn't even know she was blind until after she was walking away from us. We just didn't notice her just as much. She didn't see us. All right, Albert, I'm done.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, hell yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're going to close out the show. If anyone wants to do another minute or two, we'll do another minute. You want to do another minute or two? Yeah, do you want to do another minute? You want to do a minute? Mic is open. That's what it is. It's an open mic, goddammit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from Crashed Out Studios, live from Crashed Out Studios. Thank you very much. See you guys in hell.
Yeah!
Woo!
Rolling!
All right.